It costs you nothing to hit that like button, family. Big Chap TV, where you know you gon' see that truth, that now this game so free. He give it a cut, that's how it's gotta be. It's Big Chap TV.
What up, family? Cost you nothing to hit that like button, fam. Boosie and Webby. Man, when Boosie and Webby were first coming in the game, like they shook the world, man. They was like the Bun B and the Pimp. And it's crazy how they was up on the Bun and Pimp and went off like they did. You know, Boosie's got the Pimp C type behavior and Webby got the Bun type behavior, but in a different form and fashion, in a younger form and fashion, right? Now, with that being said, we know they was signed with Trill, ENT. Boosie made a lot of hits, you know what I'm saying? And Webbie was making a lot of hits. Not only that, Fox. And them dudes was really moving the needle for hip hop. And Boosie was singing some words, fam. Rapping some words that stick with us till today. You know what I'm saying? 20 years later. One of them records come on with Boosie and it's like he just dropped that junk. And that's pretty talented. That's a gift, right? We also know that Boosie received 2 years. Now, we know he got to go do his time real soon. I don't know if they might wait till after the holidays for him or right before the holidays. But he ain't got the 15 like we thought. Everybody thought they was going to max him out because the feds picked up the case. But they didn't do it like that. So Boosie got another chance to do what he do and not get that little ball money where you got to run around with a scrap in the back of your pants showing to keep niggas off your ass. Excuse me. Now, with that being said, everything that's going on in Atlanta right now, all the rappers, everybody beefing, Boosie just announced, he said him and Webbie about to come with that gangster music too. Now, I know that gangster music, that one was, that jump was running. So I want to hear this gangster music too when it comes to Boosie and Webbie. To see Boosie and Webbie still together with everything that we seeing in the weather of hip hop, fam, I really salute that. Because there's too many brothers falling out for nothing, really. You know what I'm saying? Like when it comes to the women, the money, who got the most, who cares, bro? Just live your life. And that looked like that what Webbie been on. Webbie just been chilling and living his life. Everybody was thinking Webbie done fell off, but Webbie ain't fell off. Webbie's still in the mansion, you know, living good. He just know what it is in this hip hop world and what's happening. Boosie will play the game though. Boosie is a street nigga. Boosie is a hustler. You feel me? Webbie just a hustler. So when it comes to these two, you know, linking like they is as grown man and making another tape, you can't do nothing but salute that. Hopefully, fam, after Boosie do this time, he come back and he move in a different light. And what I mean by that is, he can still be the rapper. You got to go get the money and do your shows. I'm not saying don't stop that. But what I mean is you a boss. You call yourself boss man. It ain't no way you supposed to been slipping out there in San Diego with a scrap in the back of your pants, fam. Getting some little extra money. You got a show out there, they hitting you up. Hey man, let us get a verse while you out there. We know you a hustler, but all money ain't good money. That's what I've always known. And that money wasn't good. The whole time, these dudes is up under investigation, fam. That's how they got Boosie on some more niggas' time. Them niggas hit him up while he was in the city. He didn't know them niggas. That's why he had the gun in the back of his pants showing niggas like, if you play with me, I'm a gangster. Even though I'm a rapper, you know, you can salute that. An individual just pulling up like that and doing a video, that's gangster. But ain't nothing gangster about losing your life or losing your freedom. People act like it is, but ain't nobody in there rooting to stay in jail or rooting to stay in prison. They ready to get out. So gangster is freedom, right? Being able to breathe, move around and do what you want to do in this world. And not only that, when it comes to Boosie, him, Kevin Gates, Fredo Bang, and NBA Youngboy was all on a four-way call. It's like Louisiana coming together now, so to speak. And we know how that is, though. But it's like Louisiana trying to come together and Atlanta, you know, breaking up like they is. I don't know what to say about Memphis. Memphis stick together. Everybody say they from Memphis, but they really not together. They quick to tell an out-of-towner that they from Memphis, and you like, oh, that's a Memphis nigga. You know, they got the same type movement of jug or same type talk, but at the same time, ain't nobody sticking together. They just sticking to the code of Memphis, just sticking to the language of Memphis, and that's the difference. Salute to Boosie, salute to Webbie for staying out of trouble, because a lot of people were sweating Webbie to be incarcerated. People thought Webbie was crazy with a lot of things that he was saying, but Webbie been viral before the internet even came. You know what I'm saying? BET 106 apart, wherever Webbie was just Webbie, just being him. And that's how people is now. People on their IGs and people on their social media platform, they just being them. Webbie was harder to me than Boosie back in the day. Boosie grew on me on some real shit, excuse my language, but when it came to spitting, Webbie was going so hard back then, it was crazy. Like Webbie was really putting on. I think a lot of people really forget them records that Webbie was putting out there, fam, and they had the streets on lock. You feel me? But salute to both of them. Salute to Baton Rouge, man. Salute to NBA Youngboy. I just seen him link with Baby down in New Orleans, throwing hundreds of dollars. Like Louisiana, like I'm saying, they trying to link up and do the right thing this time. And that's what it's all about. If you look at the New Dallas, I salute the New Dallas. Them dudes saying we got a new wave. We not finna be with this killing like what happened with Mo3, all these situations with Yellow Bees and all that. We not sacrificing our career like that. I salute them young niggas, fam, that started that. Now you got other cities saying they the young niggas coming up saying they the new whatever city they from. And it's laced without having no trouble in it. You feel me? It's a new wave. So hopefully, fam, we can get back to hip hop. Hopefully we can get back to the music. All this drama, who snitching, who killing, who dealing, you feel me? All this, I mean, come on, man. At a point, we got to get back to the music. We got to get back to the crowd. We got to get back to the love of hip hop, putting down classic records. Like these records that people putting out, man, they bumping 6 months, and after 6 months, they out of there. Ain't nothing classic about it. And we coming into a time to where, you know, when good records tend to not be classics, fam, that's a problem. That means people, attention span, I mean, the YGs coming up now is real short. That's why they got a short fuse, they quick to bust somebody. You feel me? They want everything quick. But I will keep y'all updated on situations though. But make sure you hit that like button, family, and make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'm out.